Welcome back to, let's face it, this is the Madhouse with Jay Diddy and Jersey Joe Archino. I don't know what to give this name officially because, I mean, let's be honest, we started with LeBron to go to pencil talk to talking about bugs, and it's just, we're all over the place. I don't know where this is probably the worst hour. No, not the worst
the
hour.
best hour.
The best hour of radio that has ever happened because to have true skill in radio, you have to be able to talk about anything. Literally, I think if I picked up this clicker, we could make it interesting. We could talk about this clicker, tell you why it's unique, why the buttons, the colors, the A, B, C, D, everything about it, why it's so special. J. Diddy and I breaking it down. J. Diddy is a big baseball fan. I have not watched much baseball this season. I got to be honest. Have you watched a ton of baseball so far?
I've been watching, if not every day, as often as I can because I follow my Mets, and then I
Okay.
follow the Nationals for Bryce Harper, and then I follow
Oh,
Texas.
God. No. Stop for a minute. David Wright, Stephen Curry, and now Bryce Harper.
I'm telling you, there's a whole roster.
I'm concerned that there's not a loyalty factor here.
Well, there's a loyalty. I just follow Bryce Harper because he's very talented.
Okay,
That's
so
it.
that's the reason you're following
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
Not for another reason.
No.
Are you sure about that? He's a good-looking guy.
Maybe a little bit because of that too.
Okay. See, I respect the honesty, but you know what? I'm a little worried about the loyalty factor. I'll
Nah,
be
don't
honest,
worry.
Jay Diddy.
I have one single Bryce Harper jersey only because it didn't fit my cousin and it fit me and they gave it to me. That's the reason why I
Okay.
have it.
Solid.
Yeah, but I have a bunch of Met jerseys, so we're still good. They still own my heart.
Okay. I can respect that then. The jersey thing especially, I can respect. I see. For me, I'm a big Dodgers guy. So when the Dodgers aren't on, I'm starting to lose a lot more interest. Clayton Kershaw is my guy. He is kind of like LeBron, Messi, Clayton. He's in the same group. You know, we're in that squad together. We hang out on the weekends sometimes, living it up. You know, it's hard to get the gang together though because Messi's over there in Spain, LeBron's in Ohio, Clayton's in LA, but we make it work. The All-Star game is the thing I got to ask you about though. What's
Oh.
going on with this? There's going to be 8 Royals in the All-Star game.
That I agree with. The Royals the last 3-4 years have been amazing. They've revamped the whole program, and I'm stunned. I'm shocked. I
Are
still
you a
root for them.
Royals supporter? You
I
like the
support
Royals?
them because they're the underdogs.
Okay, so you like the
So,
underdog role.
yeah.
I can respect that.
Hence why I'm a Mets fan.
Okay, yeah.
Like, come on.
There you go.
It's kind of like in my blood. I gotta root
It's
for
in
the
your
underdog.
blood.
So I sympathize with them. I root for them. I follow them on Twitter. So
Now, do they
That's
follow
good.
you back? One thing that's
No.
interesting, folks, is the New York Mets actually do follow Jay Diddy.
2016 draft, I'm coming for you. Be
It's
ready.
true. That's the thing we should talk about, start the campaign, the viral campaign. You got to get out there. What would you say is your biggest strength when it comes to being a potential draft candidate?
I'm a team player.
Okay. So you're a team player.
I am.
So are a lot of people.
Let's
Can you
see.
bring on the field production-wise?
Production.
Hit for
was on the
average, you got
field.
power, fielding.
That's a hard one. Cause I haven't played in a long time.
See, now you got scouts worried. Scouts were like on their notes. They're about to write things down. You're saying there's a little rust. I think they're
there's a
getting
little
worried.
rust. I'd say I have a pretty accurate arm.
Okay, accuracy is important.
I got a pretty accurate arm, and I can track down the ball pretty well down in center field.
That's
So,
also important. Okay. You
I
got
would say
ball
I-
skills.
I would say I'd play infield, but I'm way too little for that. They would not let me play there.
Okay.
But yeah, I can track down the ball pretty well.
Solid.
So I got accuracy in my arm, strength. I can pitch a little bit.
You can pitch a little
I
bit.
can.
So you're kind of like Babe Ruth in that
Pretty
regard.
much am.
You can
I'm a
pitch?
total utilitarian player.
That's important. Now, are you a switch hitter?
No, I can't do
You need
anything.
to
with my
work
left
on
hand.
that.
I gotta work on that one.
You definitely got to work on that.
I do have an MLB doppelganger, I guess you could say.
Okay.
in Pat Venditti for the A's.
Know what the funny thing? He is a hot commodity now. The guy, he pitches with both hands. That's incredible.
I honestly thought I might have been related to him, but it's one letter off. The last
Have you
letter's
seen
E,
his
but an
glove?
I. No, I haven't seen him play
His
yet.
glove is so cool, because the way it works is to switch from right to left, all he really has to do is move this little flap in between the
That's
thumb.
so cool.
It's the coolest glove I've ever seen. Somebody made an interesting argument, and it was shot down, but it was interesting, is should he be paid for both? Since, look, if you need him to face a righty, he can. If you need him to face a lefty, he can. then somebody quickly said, well, then that's the same thing with the switch hitter.
Yeah.
But I did think it was kind of interesting because that's quite an advantage to have if you're facing a righty batter. Then you got a lefty after him. You can switch.
Oh yeah, that's like when I read that, I was like, that's amazing.
That's very cool.
Insane. I didn't know that was possible because I can't I can barely lift things with my left hand. It's so weak.
It's a work in progress.
It is.
We're
working on it.
We'll get you there. What is your least favorite team in baseball?
Oh, it's honestly it's tied between the Phillies and the Braves.
Ooh, okay. Well, division. I understand the division thing,
but also I'm anti-Yankee.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
Anti-Yankee.
See, we had a good thing going. See, I am more of a Dodgers guy now, but I can't escape my childhood. I did grow up as a big Yankees guy. So yeah, Jay Diddy. This is the darkest hour the show has ever had. We've only been around for an hour, and this is the darkest hour, so I guess there's room to improve. But yeah, I don't know. We're going to have a hard time recovering from this.
We can get there, I promise.
You think so?
My whole family is Yankee fans.
Okay.
Besides my dad and I and my uncle, who's a Dodger fan.
So wow, your uncle's a Dodgers fan.
Yeah, so you get along very well with him.
I think we would. Got to give me his digits. I'll include him in the group with Clayton.
Yeah, we'll have a little group chat going.
There you go. Always about those group chats. Now, I'm searching for words here. For me, now you're going to get mad at me now. I love the Phillies.
Oh.
Just from the sense that I like to travel to ballparks, seeing the different landscapes. They have a beautiful place to watch a game.
Yeah, it is very pretty.
You've been there to watch a game?
I haven't been to any stadium.
Well, you've seen it a lot,
Yeah, I've
obviously.
seen it a lot. But I've only been to Citi Field, and I've been to Yankee Stadium one time this past year, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, I went there once.
I haven't been there. I mean, obviously, I'm lucky I get to cover New York City FC at Yankee Stadium, so I get to kind of get that nice access to it. So I haven't really been there for any real games just to cover them, but it's very cool being there.
It's nice, but I honestly like Citi Field better, not because I'm a Met fan, but the way that the seats are set up, it's so much nicer in Citi. You have so much more room.
Okay.
I feel like
I've heard that.
Everyone says it. Even my cousins who are Yankee fans, they've said that Citi Field is much nicer whenever they go.
Okay.
So it's you pretty much are on top of each other, and I don't like that.
Okay.
I feel very claustrophobic and get away from me. Get away.
I can dig that.
Yeah.
I can dig that. See, I kind of understand that in the sense too. I've been to Citi Field one time just reporting on a game when the Mets and the Marlins played. David Wright, I actually did see him take some BP, so he swung the bat pretty well. I didn't know Jay Diddy at the time, so I couldn't slip him a number or give him the word or anything like that, but I'm sure that time will come.
Hopefully it will.
You got to start being a little more loyal, though. I mean, look, Stephen Curry's got a wife.
But David Wright does, too. He just got married in the offseason.
Does he? Wow.
Yeah, and I honestly cried. Literal tears just cascaded down. My mom told me, I was like, Mom, don't even start. You're ruining my life.
Well, you know what? There's other guys out there.
There are.
Unfortunately, LeBron is also married. I would suggest him, we're boys and everything, but I think he's happily married, got a third kid. Things are going well for the king. Well, actually, could be a little bit better right now. Let me say this, JD. We're going back to LeBron because it wouldn't be me if we didn't talk LeBron in a segment. I said all along, for me, I think this is mirroring what he did his first year in Miami. They get to the championship, they lose, there's some struggles. They're going to figure things out. In year 2, they take it all. You think they take it all next year?
Yeah, like what you said with Miami, that was the time where I actually watched NBA basketball. I was a Miami Heat fan for a brief time in my life.
Wow, you and I both.
Yeah, I kind of watched it for Dwayne Wade, honestly, not for LeBron. Because I watched Wade play in New Jersey one time, and he was amazing, and I was like, wow, this guy's good. So, yeah, I definitely can see LeBron reshaping the team and actually having team players or people to play with, and them making it to maybe not the championship game right away, but
Whoa.
Maybe not.
They win it all.
You can't go too far, though.
Sure,
you can't shoot too
can.
Far. Okay.
It's know what it is? It's funny. When I was in 11th grade, they lost that championship to the finals, in the finals. Now, and then when I graduated high school, they won. I'm currently going to graduate next semester. They lost in the finals the year before that, so I think deja vu sets in. Ooh. LeBron gets that ring.
No, you might be right with that one then. I'm a firm believer in that.
You are? Okay,
I am.
There you go. I knew it right there. I think it's going to happen, though, yeah. I think there's some things that are going to happen. Tristan Thompson will come back. They'll improve the bench. Kevin Love, who knows what's going to happen with Kevin Love. But there's some questions that certainly need to be answered. We're here always to answer all the questions. I'm trying to think, is there anything else I want to put you on the spot for an answer? Because you got a lot of interesting things, Jay Diddy. We talked the bug. You got dominated and rocked by some 7th, 8th graders, some
Yeah.
4th graders. You ever take it to the playground against kindergartners?
No, I'm not that ruthless.
Okay.
I'm
Would
not
you
that
throw
mean.
down on them, though, if you did, Jay Diddy?
Well, considering that half of them that I know of that went to the school that I went to when I graduated from 8th grade, they're pretty much my height by now, so
Okay.
I probably could play against them and it'd be an even match because height-wise.
You got to use that fit. You got to use the shoulder.
Yeah.
You know, there's no time to play around. Throw down the hammer, Jay Diddy.
Oh, no. There's no holding back. Go big or go home.
That's what it is. Well, I think that is going to wrap it up for this segment. Jay Diddy, any concluding words?
Ball is life.
Ball is life. Man, I can't think of a better way to end this segment. Ball is life, Jersey Joe Archino, and Jay Diddy. I guess we're going to roll with the Madhouse for now because we literally are insane over here. So we'll stick with the Madhouse. Everybody, you enjoy your day. We'll be back soon.